it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Great move there. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To throw, it's Daniels. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try the ground game here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
To throw, it's Daniels. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. You finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
It's Tatum. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Hands off to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven on defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier. Not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive book, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Henderson. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Williams. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offensive keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Third down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. One team ready to move it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even at a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. This time, a completion. Brought down, a broken tackle. There's a solid gain there. 3rd down play for this offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception of this defense today. Here comes again the offense on the field going for it on 4th down. The linebacker shifting around now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 1st and goal for the offense. Heading left after the handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Over.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Oklahoma.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Williams. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Trying to find some room. It's Tatum. The Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield. It's Williams. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Hands it off on the counter. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass ball is incomplete. The final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Scott. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be third down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Sooners have first and 10 here. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Oh, and it's almost ripped off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's third and 9.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. for a first down or a touchdown here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Daniels. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter, where the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
First down and more. He's still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Black. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up the first down.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Right out of the 36, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On first down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Auburn. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to pass. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Tatum. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle at the 40. That'll be a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping his drive alive.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. On the run, it's Tatum. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they travel him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like them.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds to the defense who are just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to
He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled, but first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Dublin Stadium in the spectacular, beautiful country of Ireland. And the Badgers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Panthers offense will go to work first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him just short of... down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Let's look at the big picture for Pitt. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Lewis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rush coming in hot, and they... Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. 37, clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. Hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before they've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down. Hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not best work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Lewis. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and wrapped up at the 28. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He got it. And now it is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled. Released the pass, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. After that one, not quite so. They're up to the 18-yard line. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll about a yard short of the first down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch. And A nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I know he thinks he can house every but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Wisconsin has its offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball. Best playmakers on this one.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's stuffed after picking up 3. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Morse. Gets the 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble.
Well, you're making a positive. That time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And boy, is he closer. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Badgers will punt this one away. This will be... It's blocked. The pressure got hold. And after the block punt and all... They'll start this drive inside their 30.
And you got to give the special teams coach a lot of credit. He's been game planning this all week long. He saw something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push and get some penetration right up the middle of the field, and it worked. Huge play on the block punt.
Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
He'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give as they work on that clock. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Wide open downfield. He's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. And good coverage. Just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to... Down so big, there's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the punt team gets down. Gets the return man on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released. Yes, it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And a nice run there. finally makes the stop. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He gets those chains moving. The 42-yard line. First and 10. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And a nice solid pickup there. Wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not. He's able to pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just. The pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Rush. The stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And nobody able to handle that punt. And they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good.
Going for the big play. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail in the future, and, kind of take that, and it'll rub their nose in it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. One more play to pad the stats. Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.